Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the AEW Ring Report. As we get everything set for you, we're talking about a lot. Almost a week away till All In. All In stuff. Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega have that face-to-face confrontation. That big All In match. We'll hear from Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega coming up, as well as this right here. It's like Kevin Knight had something up his sleeve tonight, and Kevin Knight did. You won't believe what he did to do some ruckus. You'll see a little bit later on in the show. Will Nightingale and Mercedes Monet battle it out. See them battle until they're all in destiny. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started with the AEW Ring Report here and now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show, presents the AEW Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show, the AEW Ring Report. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. Get on Connect, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, let's not waste no time. Let's get things started right here, right now. We kick things off with this right here. I want to show you this United Empire or whatever they want to call themselves. Will Ospreay and his team, United Empire, going against the Don Callis family, Brian Cage and what's his name? A lot of people in that group. Lance Alexander, Lance Archer, a whole bunch of people in that group. But the United Kingdom got the win. The United Kingdom looking strong. Look at the turn. Give Ospreay the motivation that he needs. We'll talk about Ospreay a little bit later on in the middle of the show. Ospreay has a sit-down interview with Renee Young and Ken Omega. Ken Omega questioning Ospreay's offspring. I believe that was coming up a little bit later on in the show. Well, we get to this right here. We get this. Looks like Kyle Fletcher may have found him a challenger. Kyle Fletcher saying Takeshi ain't nothing. Well, he should have ate his words as Takeshi did. Knocked him out, laid him out cold. Takeshi want to be the international champion. Takeshi tired of waiting around Kyle O'Reilly, Kyle Fletcher. You got to wonder what Don Callis got to think about this whole situation. Being in the Don Callis family and stuff. So Don Callis, you may want to know what's going on, but I can see Fletcher versus Takeshi 1-on-1 for the international championship. Well, we get this right here. Will Ospreay has sat down with Renee Young and Kenny Omega, the world champion. Both men sat down for their huge showdown, all in the biggest AEW crowd ever. Will Ospreay saying this is his boyhood dream come true to win the world championship in his home country land of England. Ospreay get it done? That's going to be the question that everybody wants to know. Kenny Omega was saying some insults, even did some digs, said something to the point that Omega, his family, especially his son, Ospreay didn't like that one bit. Ospreay felt like that was kind of a little bit off guard and a little bit hands off, but um, Kenny Omega don't care. Kenny Omega want to do what he wanted to do. But we'll go to this right here. John Moxley. Coming up there, John Moxley won his Continental Club. Moxley doing what he needed to do. Moxley getting the victory as well, advancing to the Continental Club. Probably defending his Continental Championship. Although against, but Moxley looks like he's more determined than ever before. So John Moxley getting the win and getting the victory over who. So we'll see. Like last week against Jungle Boy, Moxley did the same thing this week for to get the victory. Also, too, we see Gabe Kidd coming back and attacking both left and right. Even this right here, the world 6-man trios, Hangman, Bandito, and Bro Lee came out there and issued a challenge to end everybody. Said they want to meet them at All In. I'm guessing it's going to be a battle royal or a gauntlet match. There's normally will be a battle royal or a gauntlet match. So looking forward to seeing that gauntlet match. That's what I'm assuming coming up next week. Well, also too, we have a leaf for a disadvantaged student. A leaf. They all participate in some stores. So look forward to seeing it. So when it's scrolling, so you see what's going on with the thing. So we saw that as well. A lot of people staking their claim. Even Andrade, MJF's um interpreter got attacked by Andrade. He said some starting a stupid thing, saying he can. If Andrade was here, he'll attack Andrade. Andrade was here, but unbeknownst to him, he took the breath of MJF. MJF gonna realize that hey, you had to pay for this stuff. So, like I said, MJ went for a midnight scribe with Roddy go in the ring on white person first in the church and certain places. Roddy had his hand over in that man's chest, get the 1, 2, 3. Roddy said he wanted MJF, but MJF wasn't nowhere to be found until a pre-tape interview. MJF said he's gonna do it when he decides to come back. Guess MJF should realize that. So they are playing devil's advocate. I don't know when he's gonna defend that title, but we'll give a close down. So MJF happy or later, but uh, uh, so MJF like him and Andrade might have a match coming up. So looking forward to see MJF and Andrade go 1-on-1. Plus Mercedes Monet and Willow Nightingale beating the holy crap out of each other. After last week, both women looking to something to prove. Tell you that right now, these women want to beat the crap out of each other. They might have something to do with Mercedes belt could have a belt around her waist coming up next Sunday. Willow Nightingale says she's not gonna let let that tear her away with her smile. So looking forward to seeing this match as well. Going forward. Also, too, Nigel McGuinness, the former Ring of Honor champion, commentator for AEW and Collision, was in action. Nigel went against this man right here. I don't know too much research about him, but I'm gonna have to watch Lucha Underground to get an understanding. We told you, Nigel win the World Records. Let's see. He told him I interviewed tonight, Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight still trying to be a little blocky. You know, that's how it goes. But Darby came out there. Darby came out for fanfare. And it kind of reminded you of Jeff Hardy nearly close to 16 years when Darby got exploded with all that fireworks. Thank God Darby was okay because they could have been second or third degree burns from that elevator. You don't know what he's doing. Maybe they don't know what he's doing. So you see that. Um, Darby had to get some help. Referees, EMTs down. Help Darby Allen easily got hurt. Well, in the 6-man tag team match, it looks like the Young Bucks and Eddie Christian missed the career card. I don't know. But you can tell that these four men legendary teams will be part of Wembley for the World Tag Team titles. So that's a wow. That's a you know, it's a, yeah. But anyway, it's like the Bucks accidentally kicked Christian, which led to more complications. You know this tag team championship coming, so keep a very close eye on that one, folks. Also, too, Will Ospreay getting called down by Ken Omega. Ken Omega used his EVP powers to escort him out the building, but Ken what's his name wasn't having it. Ospreay wasn't having it. Set up the trap right here. Set up a booby trap for Ken Omega to deliver the one wings onto Ospreay, leaving Ospreay down and out into crashing into the table. But Ospreay really didn't have a chance whatsoever. All right, that's gonna do it for the AEW Ring Report. I'm your host, Kendra Dixon. So long. We'll see you Friday. A huge championship match between CM Punk and Kevin Owens here, on Pro Wrestling Show.